Welcome to the Devil's Stories from the Dark Book. Today we will look at what happened to the infamous ship, the SS Abyssal. Our story begins during a lovely day at Port Anywhere, where hundreds of people gather to say goodbye to loved ones or sell their wares. Offshore, the mighty ship SS Abyssal is anchored while smaller boats ferry its passengers and cargo. Just before sunset, the SS Abyssal begins to leave the safe harbor and venture into the night sea. At first, everything was going according to plan. The crew even enjoyed a simple dinner together. Unknown to them, a colossal storm is forming above. Then suddenly, without warning, a storm begins to brew and the ship was caught in the middle. The old vessel battles through a violent storm in the middle of the ocean. The sky is dark, filled with churning clouds, and the sea is a rolling mass of waves. There is lightning and heavy rain. Lightning flashes intermittently, illuminating the ship's tense crew. Captain Harper, a rugged man in his late 60s, grips the wheel with white-knuckled hands. First Mate Jones, a young, anxious sailor, monitors the storm on the radar.
Captain, the storm's getting worse. We need to find shelter.
We're in the middle of the Atlantic, Jones. We push through or we risk being stranded.
The radio suddenly crackles to life, emitting an eerie, distorted voice.
Beware the shadows beneath the waves.
Captain Harper and Jones exchange worried glances. Captain Harper told Jones to ignore it. It's just static. The ship continued to be battered by the storm. Crew members scurry about, struggling to secure the ship. Shadows seem to move oddly in the darkness. Suddenly, ghostly figures begin to appear on the deck. Faint, translucent, their faces contorted in pain. They flicker and vanish as quickly as they appear. The atmosphere is thick with dread. Crew members move nervously through the dimly lit corridors. The ship creaks and groans ominously. The walls begin to warp and twist. Captain Harper and Jones notice that the ship is listing and groaning more intensely. The lights flicker, and the storm outside seems to crescendo. Then suddenly a giant death kraken appears from the void. It starts stalking the ship. Captain Harper loses control of the ship as the kraken tentacles wrap the ship's body. The ship's hull suddenly gives a loud, shuddering groan. The deck starts to buckle and begins to be torn in half. Panic ensues as crew members rush to escape. The kraken mouth starts sucking them towards the abyss. One of the crew members shouts, "Help! We're being pulled in!" The dark void engulfs the ship, and the crew is sucked into the abyss. Screams echo as the ship's structure collapses. The ship disappears into the darkness of the void. The bodies of the sailor are drawn into the monster's mouth. The storm begins to abate, leaving an eerie calm over the empty sea.
That is one of the Devil's Stories from the Dark Book. Hope you enjoyed it. See you later, ha ha ha.